Hey coloring friends, welcome back to the channel. So I have a fun video for you today. I have a review and sort of a little demo of the WOOMER 72 colored pencil set. The people at WOOMER did send these to me for review and a video in exchange for the pencils. Gotta tell ya, overall, I love them. I really, really do. I'm going to try to be a little bit more, you know, concise than I usually am and explain to you why I love them so much. But first of all, the pencils come in an orange tin, which, hello, right there, they had me because I love orange. Like orange in the past few years has become, sorry, I got this paper here. Orange has become one of my favorite colors, and I absolutely just love orange. So I want to apologize. The sun was coming in on across my desk and making it very difficult to see. So I did close my curtains, and I'm using a ring light, and I hope it doesn't distort or alter things too much. So here we have this nice solid metal tin. Nice and orange. I love it. And you open it up and you have 3 trays. Is it 3 or 2? Actually, let me make sure I know here, of pencils. It's just the 2 trays. I don't know why I was thinking 3. So you have 2 trays of pencils here, 36 in each tray, and I have used these quite a bit. So I'm going to try to be, like I said, cohesive. You do get the sleeve that the pencil case comes in is actually a swatch chart. I did cut mine apart just because I didn't want to tear it. It was tearing. I couldn't undo the adhesive enough, so I just cut it and did the swatches. And I really was impressed with these pencils. They are soft core pencils, and they also have a light fast aspect to them with indication on each color about the level of light fastedness. Now I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. The light fast aspect is not my thing. I am a hobby colorist primarily, and I just enjoy my coloring in the moment. So light fastedness is not something that I think about when I'm coloring very much. And although I think if I was a professional artist, of course it would be, a big deal to me, but I am not. And so I'm trying to get so you can see that there. I am not. And so that's not my main concern. When I'm using colored pencils, I'm looking for something that blends well, that lays down on a variety of paper well, and that feels comfortable in my arthritic hands. So these are things I look for, and these pencils checked off all my boxes, and I'm just thrilled with them. So as you can see, the swatch chart is here. Nice selection of everything. I am personally drawn toward warm colors, and there are a lot of warm shades in here. I just really, really like them. But I'm going to tell you what WOOMER says themselves about the pencils, and then we'll take a look at them. So it says they are smooth as cream, high color rendering, unique model number per pen, not easy to break, and they come in a metal protected case. Let's scroll down further. It says WOOMER colored pencil cores are carefully made, fine, smooth, and glide on paper without resistance. There are no stroke jams or uneven color. Each stroke is enjoyable, making coloring relaxed and joyful to unleash creativity. A user had shared light color layering creates a delicate fruit texture. This was from a review that they have. I can't put these pencils down for their smoothness. It feels so relaxed in the hand. And I have to tell you, they really do. Because I am somebody who has issues with holding a pencil and coloring for an extended amount of time with them, the way they feel in the hand is very important to me. And these really, really just were great for me. They have the 3.8 millimeter soft core. It says rich layering, seamless blending for gradients, skin tones, soft backgrounds. Varying pressure makes textures from light to bold. And you can use them on black cardstock or black color also. They do have a question asked on their page on Amazon. Is there an open inventory? Open stock order is available, and November has brought 90 color sets and 30 color sets with 61 new colors. So I think that is something. They have a note that they're uncertain exactly the dates and everything like that. But let's get into, I want to tell you the reviews about them. Let me see really quick. My phone jumps around when I'm not using it, and so I want to. They have they have 157 reviews with 4.6, or a rating, I'm sorry, of 157 with 4.6 out of 5 stars. So I am not the only person who feels like that. And they are $49.98 right now as of today, November 18th. But I am going to put a code in my description section where you will have 50% off if you purchase them on Amazon US. So let's take a look at these pencils individually, or what have you. But I just really, really, really love them. I'm so sorry if there's shadows from my bad lighting right now. I just really like them. I really like the reds. I like the yellows, the oranges. I'm not a person that gravitates a lot towards blues or purples, but I also like these browns. I like especially the light yellow ochre and the golden, green gold. And I did make a mistake when I was swatching, so I had to switch around the hooker's green and the juniper green. But as you can see, I mean, this is just from swatching. They lay down beautifully. So each pencil has its own color and number on the barrel. I don't know if you could see, sometimes it's hard with the reflection. This one is light red violet, and they have a number, and the light fast indicator is on there. So your swatch chart here will explain to you, sorry, I can see those shadows. Your light fast chart will explain to you the level of light fastness on them. So just so you know, you can look that up that way. The pencils, they come sharpened. Let me see if I can find one that I didn't sharpen myself. So they do come sharpened, but they sharpen beautifully. I use my AFMAT sharpener. And they come to a really nice tip. I had no breakage whatsoever with these. Very, very nice. They sharpen beautifully, lay down beautifully, and they're just, I don't know, they're really great. I was really surprised, to be honest with you. I had seen these pencils going around on Amazon, or I'm sorry, on YouTube and Instagram, and I knew that a lot of people were being sent the set as a sample in exchange for a video. And it's always kind of one of those things where you never know if somebody feels obligated to leave a positive review, because they've been given the product for free. But I can tell you 100% I'm really, really pleased with these pencils, and I see myself reaching for them again and again. The 72 set, as I am becoming more I've been in the coloring hobby for 10 years now, and I was really on the bandwagon for big sets of pencils. I love my Prismacolor 150 set, my Polychromos 120s, but I like had a big, like all the Black Widows, how many of those there are altogether, I'm not sure, really a lot. And the Color, I have, I think one set that's like 280, and I know they have like a 300 and a 500 set. I think the Brute Furners too come in like almost a 500 set. Those kind of sets are really fun, but it's really overwhelming at the same time because you have to store them. You have to, like, if you're a person that swatches them, you need to swatch them all out. And it's kind of a novelty, I think, in a way. Very enjoyable, but at the same time, not necessary. So the more I go on with my coloring hobby, I realize that a 72 set has everything I personally need. Even like with my Prismacolors 150, which I love them, but they have all those grays and I just don't reach for them. I do reach for the warm grays sometimes, or the French, but I hardly ever touch the cool grays. There's shades of blue because I'm not a blue person primarily, so I don't reach for the blues. There's just a lot of pencils that don't get used in those sets, and I really, really like this set. I think all your bases are covered here really, really nicely. So I'm going to show you two things that I created with these pencils, and then I'll do like a little brief demonstration of, you know, how they work. I wanted to show you how they work on Amazon printed coloring books and then also on cardstock. So I did color this witch, just the witch. I made an art journal page out of this witch, and this witch was colored on 110-pound cardstock with just the WOOMER pencils. I did use like a fine liner pen to enhance her eyelashes a little bit. But as far as like, there's no base of marker or anything like that. She's all just colored pencil, just the WOOMER pencils. And I cannot be more pleased with how she looks. I think everything looks great. I used greens, yellows, black, oranges, and the purples. I think a little bit of brown in her eyes also. I used the white to blend the hair, and I used a lot of the black to do the outline. And I was just really, really pleased. I sat down with these on a whim to color something for the video, and as I started using them and she was coming to life, I was stunned, to be honest with you, how well I thought she turned out. So this is 110-pound cardstock that I had colored and then cut out, and then glued her down and made a Halloween art journal page or collage art. So that was done on 110-pound cardstock. Now, I also wanted to show you, because a lot of us, me especially, have tons of Amazon printed books in our collection. My coloring book collection is primarily made up of Amazon printed books. So this is Glam Noir from Carla Magana. It is an Amazon printed book, and I did this page. I did use a coloring cube page for inspiration, but I wanted to use colors specifically that were different from the ones I used here. So I used some reds, peach, aqua tones, and black again, and the white to blend. And again, very, very pleased. I hate that there's a shadow. Let me try to lean over this way. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. Very, very pleased with the way that this turned out on Amazon printed paper. As we know, Amazon printed paper is textured and it's a bit rough, and I just was really pleased with it. I did not use a blender pencil. I didn't do anything to try to make it look any different than it came, than laying down the pencil to the paper. And I just really, really thought it turned out beautifully. I like, you know, I use my Amazon printed books all the time. And so for me, it's, you know, just something that I do. A lot of times I just like to just get in there and color. I don't care about laying down a marker base on Amazon paper. I do sometimes, but a lot of times when I want to color, I just want to put pencil to paper. And pencils are my favorite medium to use when I am coloring. So, I mean, I do use markers occasionally, but primarily I am a pencil girly through and through. I find it very relaxing. It works for me. It just brings me a lot of joy. So those are two examples, both on cardstock and the Amazon printed paper, of what you can expect from these pencils. So I thought also that I would do like a brief little demo for you. I can use the back of this Carla book here, and we'll test some, we can test something out. And let me move these over and we will grab, let's do a one that hasn't been used yet, or that I haven't sharpened yet. Here is, well, I know, like, as I never use the blues because I'm just not into blues very much. So let's do this one. This one has not been used at all or sharpened with my sharpener, and this color is so hard to see. This color is, what is it? Bluish turquoise, bluish turquoise. So I'm going to push these over just a little bit, and I don't know if you'll be able, I'm to try so hard to not leave a shadow as I color. Let me zoom in a little here for you. And I'm just gonna just randomly color a spot. Actually, let me zoom back out, sorry. I just feel like bad because of the shadowing. So we're just gonna color here. Nothing fancy. Just laying down some pencil on paper. This is a pretty color. It's not scratchy or anything, and I'm just doing like light pressure. Now these are very soft, so if you put down more pressure, you will notice some dust kicking up. So if you might want to have like a brush handy to brush away any dust that comes up so you don't get a smear. I will say though that I did not get any transfer like on my hand or anything like that when I was working with them. So that's always a nice thing. I'm just kind of coloring in. And now I'm going to kind of go a little bit firmer around the edge so you can see how it lays down. Alright, so, I mean, messy, but still. And then let's layer another color on top of it. Let's use, what color? I'm trying to find ones that haven't been used yet. Not really finding one. Let's use this aqua green here. I don't know what they're going to look like together, but we'll take a look and see. This isn't actually an aqua green. This color is called, oh, like aqua. I guess it is. I guess it is an aqua green. And again, I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just trying to show you how they can blend in together on Amazon printed paper. Quickly, in real time, right? Real time. No editing here because I'm not into editing, and also I just want you to really see what we're doing here and how it works in real time. So just a little bit there. Now I'm going to take the white and we're going to blend over top of that. I have used the white, obviously. It's been sharpened. And we'll get some kind of blending over all that. So you can get an idea of how the white does. So you can see where it's being blended pretty well with just the white pencil. And I'm not pressing hard here, so I'm not getting any dust yet. But when I did work with the black, like outlining the witch, I did get dust. Also when I did her hair, when I was doing like the darker green, really kind of putting some pressure down. So that's just a quick, you know, just a quick demo. Not anything fancy, not anything crazy or anything like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit more pressure on this and we'll see if I get any of that dust kicking up. And that's just to see how much I'm going out of the lines because I can't see because there's a shadow on the page from my light. But still, this is going on top of the original layer, and then I put the green, and then I put the white. And now we're adding more color back on. Not really seeing that dust kick up. Alright, so let's layer some more white back over there and see what happens. You can see a little bit of blue right there. A little speck of it, a powder dust that's kicked up. Just a little. And this white is continuing to blend even though we've already got a couple layers on here. So, I mean, obviously not a huge demonstration, but I think that just shows you how they lay down. You know, definitely they lay down nicely, in my opinion. So I'm very, very, very pleased with these pencils. I'm shocked at how nice they are, and I definitely can tell you that they're going to be in my rotation. I have no issue with that. I love the tin, and I don't think that I'm going to take them out of the tin. I think I'm going to use that as my means of storage for them. I think they're lovely, and I'm super pleased that they actually have new additional colors coming because I am interested in adding to them. And it's just another one of those reminders that sometimes we do get caught up in the urge to purchase the artist grade supplies, and sometimes you can get artist grade without spending artist grade prices, and these are very affordable, very worth the cost, and then especially when you add in a 50% off code. Now the 50% off code, I'm going to attempt to get this video up today. It is the 17th. You have 10 days to use that code on Amazon US, and it expires on the 27th, which is Thanksgiving actually for us here in the States. There are other codes. I'm going to link everything that WOOMER sent me, so wherever you're located, you can purchase them on AliExpress and also other Amazons besides US Amazon. So that's really nice. Also because we do have international viewers. But overall, super pleased. I can honestly 100% tell you that if you are a hobby colorist like myself, if you have a lot of like Amazon printed books, if you just color for fun, or even if you are an artist, I can't tell you that you wouldn't like these. I think they're beautiful pencils, but I know like a serious artist might be concerned about the light fast issue and look into that more. I really don't have an opinion on that part, but other than the light fast aspect, brilliant. They're just beautiful pencils, and I'm so pleased and so thankful that WOOMER reached out to me and sent these to me, because honestly, I probably would not have purchased them on my own. I just wasn't in the market for another set of budget pencils. I was pleased with the ones I had, and but boy, am I glad I have these now. Really, really nice pencils. So let me know if you guys have these pencils, what you think of them. I have specifically, at first I was going to watch other people's reviews, and then I decided not to. So I don't know what other people are saying about them, but for me, I can tell you, and if you follow me and you know what I like and you know my style, then you can judge whether you think these pencils are for you or not. I will put all the information that WOOMER has given me as far as codes and links in the description section below. After the coupon, the 50% off coupon runs out, then I will go back in and I will put my affiliate link in there so that you can make sure that the links still work for you. But as of between now and the 10th, between now and the 27th with Amazon US, I have no affiliation with these. I'm just purely sharing it with you to get the deal because I think it's great. So let me know what you guys think. Very, very thumbs up from me. And yeah. Look forward to seeing if I end up getting the new sets. If I do, I'll definitely share with you guys. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I hope I wasn't too rambly. I know I can be at times. Thank you to everyone who watched, and thank you so much to WOOMER for sending me these beautiful pencils. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, everybody.